guys, how's it going? I hope everybody's doing okay today. Today we are doing some more Final Fantasy XIV, and we are back with Phase Phantoms. It is time to Prog P1S. I am super excited. We already have Bella in with us. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. How's everybody doing? You doing alright? I'm gonna do a quick roulette before we go in. Let's see. Trials is tank and need, so we'll do that. Oh no. Good thing we're catching this now. Because one, my controller just died. Two, I just have to turn it back on.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
It's going alright.
You excited?
I'm very excited and very nervous.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Alright. I have food. I got plenty of food, right? Yes, I do. The wrong axes are on right now. I'm just like, dang it! Meat and meat isn't on, but you know what? That'll be fine. I'll live. Also, I forgot to change my... I'm just gonna put that on really quickly. There we go. Streamer mode does not disable notifications, and I'm just like... Eh.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
It is very annoying.
Just like, why? Why do you do this? Okay, do I have alerts turned off before I forget? I do. Actually, I'll still enable them, but I'll have, like, the volume off because I don't need a freaking beep boop going off in my ears! Beep boop! Beep boop! Like, I don't need a torch hit going off in my ears and scaring me absolutely senseless.
Yeah.
I'm going to... Where's Teleport to Thavnir? Actually, wait, what am I talking about? I could just use the free teleport that's frickin' right here in Charlene because I'm in Charlene right now.
Yeah.
I could also just teleport to Rosatan, but I think it'll be easier if I just take this teleport and fly over to Stone Sky Sea really quickly, which it's hilarious! Where Stone Sky Sea is located. Like, it's located so much farther out this time. Rather than just right outside the gate. I don't know, I just think it's a little weird.
Yeah.
And of course, it's raining in Rosatan.
Hunger! Friggin' Typhon.
Always... What? Who was that thunder?
Typhon!
Oh, Typhon. Ah. You're doing a roulette while we're waiting. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just doing a try roulette. Because it's not not quite time to send out invites just yet.
Yeah.
But this is quick enough to where I can actually get some good stuff. I don't need this minion. I shall pass.
I might squeeze in, like, something quick for my Dragoon after I do this practice run real quick.
I'll take 3 player comms. Thanks.
Not bad.
I know, right? Legit.
Where is...
I'm okay with this.
Where's the Radiant? There he is. Like, I know he's around here somewhere. Alright. Need this. Now we're going to do this. And I have plenty of potions that I can just burn through so I can use these for practice.
Mm-hmm.
That was the point of me having over like 300.
I'm getting close to capping for the week. This week's been one of those where I'm just like, I've been under a lot this week, so I feel like this week's like a break week almost.
Yeah. I just completely fucked up my opener.
Oh no!
It's fine! I'll just roll with it! We're gonna roll with it! Old habits die hard!
Oh, there's Amy.
Amy's in chat. Hi, Amy.
Well, she's not just in chat, she's also, like, in front of the guild hall.
Ah.
Why do I say this? Is because, like, every night, every time I stream, she's the good mod and always comes in. And if she can't, she's got a good reason.
Yeah.
I should probably do right. Yeah, it's Tankanine. I could probably do it. We got time. Knowing me, it's probably... Knowing how things have been going, I'm gonna get something out from Alexander. I swear if I get Pandemonium, I'm gonna be like, what the hell? Watch. I'm gonna be eating my mouth, eating my words, and then just be like, nope, Pandemonium! I swear, if I actually get Pandemonium... If I get...
What'd you get? Are you eating your words? I can't look.
Walmart Dracula!
What happened?
I got Walmart Dracula!
Oh my god!
Well, this tank already's got his, their tank stance on, so I'm just gonna let you just, you know... Here, you can take the main tank. I don't mind.
God, I'm doing awful right now with this practice. Ugh. If I can still kill the dummy, then I will gladly take it.
Wow, don't wait for the counter. I see how it is, Ninja.
Well, I killed the dummy, even with my multiple screw-ups, so... Okay. I'll take it. 10 seconds left. Cool. I gladly take that. Also, I freaking hate how I have to, like, lower my FPS and Twitch freaking hates me. So it's just like, great. Grainy quality.
Yeah, don't just love when that happens.
It happens all the freaking time for me. As I was editing the EX trial video, I noticed it and I'm like, why? 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 That's a Willis. I'm not gonna take that alliance ring because that's gonna take forever, knowing me.
Black tank caught on the army base with security camera.
I
I'm
am
going to jail.
Damn it, Hardison!
I do not regret showing you that show.
You better tell me something, I swear on my mama I will blow a hole through your bedroom and Spider-Man my way out.
Spider-Man my way out this building.
I couldn't squeeze it all in because limit, but...
Dude, I saw you do that on your status after Dan pointed it out. I'm just like, oh my gosh.
I couldn't help myself. I had to. I freaking had to.
Stupid.
Whoa.
Hey,
I haven't slept in 3 days. I've had run up with 2 gangs, which know my face.
I sat on
a bomb. And all this could have been avoided by giving this man a taco.
Oh my gosh. Like I said, I don't regret showing you guys that show at all. Leverage is amazing.
Good show. For those wondering what the hell we're referencing, it's an old show called it's a show called Leverage. They actually did a reboot of the series called Leverage Redemption, but Scarlett wanted to show Dem and I the original Leverage, and it is so good. We're on season 3 right now at the time of this being streamed, and it is so good. Freaking Hardison out here with some of the best quotes. Oh, there is my cue.
Oh, wait until you get to see the redemption.
Oh.
It's amazing. You get to meet Hardison's little sister. And she's just as sassy as Hardison is. It's hilarious.
Yes! Oh! I'm excited for that. Oh my god. Hey, guess what I got in my trial roulette? Battle on the big bridge.
Oh, so you too got the Hildy.
Yeah, I got a Hildy, just not the same one you did. I'm fighting Greg.
Yeah. But we stand Greg around here. Greg is hilarious. Oh shit,
Yeah,
I gotta move up.
Alright, here we go. I was about to be like, I swear to God, if you turn me into a toad, leave the Dragoon alone. Our poor Astro was getting chased by a kiddo.
No!
What happened?
I DX11!
No!
Mid-fight, and ACT's still going, which is the funniest part!
Wait, ACT's still going?
Yeah, ACT's still going, like the fight's nothing's wrong in the fight whatsoever. I'm still hearing ba-dink, ba-dink, ba-dink. It stopped taking damage, but hang on 1 second, guys. Just give me a hot minute to log back in. TX11, are you kidding me?
I was actually planning on leaving agency off for the time being, just because there's no real point to having it on right now.
I had it on just to check my damage, but even then, it's just like... Are you kidding me?
Well,
This
frick.
is awkward.
This is off to a great start.
That's a good sign for the night. So y'all
Oh,
should talk about that.
absolutely.
Okay, here's the thing. Yoshi P has said, like, as long as it's not used to harass anybody, it's fine. As long as we don't mention it in-game, we're fine.
Yeah. Also, goddammit, Greg! Why'd you have to turn me into a toad? Help! Am Toad! Greg! He made me Toad again! Am Toad! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Am Toad!
Yeah, it's just that he has to say, has to dance around like the direct answer because, like, Square is the one that's saying, hey, don't use third-party tools at all.
Ow! Ow! I just died in battle on the big bridge because I got turned into a toad twice! Screw you too, Gilgamesh! Screw you too!
It would have been hilarious, though, to see if the fight was still, like, if the fight was over, but you're like, oh, hey, you killed it! I didn't do anything! Good, awesome, great, outstanding, amazing! All I did was press A!
Amy's like, it's impossible to watch us both. Well, you don't have to watch us both!
To her, it's like picking favorites, though, and I know she doesn't want to do that.
I'm gonna regret doing a normal raid right now. Meh, I could probably do it. Why not?
Watch you get the same fight that I did.
I can't. My Dragoon's only level 82, so I cannot get Pandemonium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm using it for leveling purposes. So. You know, I realized that my Dragoon hotbar was actually still a bit screwy because I forgot some of my actions and I'm just like, oh! Shoot! That's not good. Like, I forgot put my Star Diver back on. I'm like, oops. It's still really weird that Blood of the Dragon is not an action. Because just like, this is just probably me personally, but I don't feel like an actual Dragoon until I get my, you know, Eye of the Dragon and everything. Is that just me?
Oh no, I died. I didn't realize lightning was up, that was my bad.
Amy in before puppets. Okay, she understands. Okay. But it's just so weird. Cause like, those are my roles, not my traits. It's not. I literally do not feel like an actual Dragoon until level 70 because you know you get life with the dragon. Because and up until that point, I just feel like a Lancer. Even though my LB is like, you know, got it like, what was it, it's dragon related, I know that, but it's like, ah! Well, at least somebody gets it. I don't know, it's just a personal nitpick of mine, I guess. I mean, I'm glad that, it's not a trait anymore, because you don't have to keep it up that much, but man, I miss having the aura. Because it actually feels like, you know, I'm actually doing something, and I just don't feel like I'm poking things with a stick. I mean, yes, I like stabby, but at the same time, I want to do more than just stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby. Oh, shoot. The orchestrion dropped. Give me.
Ooh! Get it. What'd you roll?
54.
You are not gonna get
I was
that.
about to leave, but I'm just like, wait, orchestrion.
Scarlet, you are not gonna get that.
You don't know that. People could have worse luck before. I've won stuff on a frickin' like 23.
Okay. Just gonna lock that real quick.
Give me the orchestrion roll, damn it.
Row, Raggy.
Hi,
Mimi.
Mimi.
It's rain night, Raggy.
Man, I got a pity calm. I'm sad. All because I freaking DX11'd in the middle of the fight.
I can't believe that happened.
I'm just like, oh, you're kidding me. Okay. We're at the point where we can start sending invites now.
I'm gonna have to come on my main tonight because I don't have the gunbreaker on my alt ready.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright.
Nobody informed me until today or yesterday that we had a second warrior, so I was gonna have to make sure I had something else.
I thought they were on, Dark Knight, but okay.
That's what I thought too, but when I looked at one of the other channels, it looked like that they were coming on warrior. If they come on Dark Knight, I will switch to my alt so that we... But, you know, I don't know.
I don't know what the plan is with, like, the tanking and everything, but as long as we have an 8th and it gets sorted out, I have no complaints.
Same.
So, I dumped like 2 million gil and redid my whole house.
Oh my god. Hi, Jade!
Hi, Jade.
Yeah, but you should see it. It's fucking like just, Me, here, I'll show you.
Where is... I'll go and get this last hunt enemy, and then I'll switch back over to Bard. Wherever the frick
There's
this
a Mimi.
is.
So if you want to see it, I will go live and show you, but yeah. Hey, Uli.
Hi, Uli.
Hi, Uli! Where is this thing?
Oh.
Where's the one link? There it is. Yeah, give me a second to just find this one enemy, and then I'll go ahead and look at the go live real quick. It's down there. Of course it is.
Hi, Kasami.
Hello, hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Hi! Nice to meet you.
So sorry if I sound tired.
Aw.
I'm very tired.
You're fine.
I'm right there with you.
I haven't slept properly for 3 days.
Oh
Ooh.
I'm not right there with you.
So this is the outside.
no! Woo!
It's a lot less cluttered and a lot less chaotic than before.
Oh!
I have a retainer who sells nothing at the moment. She will sell stuff eventually.
I need
Eventually.
100 bunnies. That would make your house better.
Listen, I'm not turning it into the basement of Victoria's house with Christmas trees.
Do I even want to know? Hi, Ari.
Hi.
And I made a little cottage.
Oh, this is so cute! I love it!
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, the colors.
And a pantry.
Aw.
And a sitting room.
I like this. Is
With...
that just a display case filled with violins?
Oh yeah, that's an actual first
Damn
item.
straight. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's an actual item in the game. Oh.
Bathroom.
Ooh.
With a spare futon for guests.
Ooh.
Photons!
And a bedroom.
Aww. like
shit.
it.
And
I'm a
that's my
wrong
small
character.
little house.
It's cute.
This first floor took so long. It took just forever.
Housing be like that. Yeah.
But I'm very pleased. It looks really good. Glitching the windows onto the partitions is a pain, but it worked. But yeah, that's the new house. It's all done. It took a lot of money and time.
I can imagine.
Alright, Katame, can you come on
Nice.
over to Fairy and then I can...
You can port to me, Katami.
Alrighty. Yeah, right now I'm just sitting at Kagani and Ferry.
Oh, I mean, you can click me on the friends list and do an
On the
estate
way.
teleport. That's where I'm at.
In Kugani.
Wow. Imagine not pronouncing Kugane correctly. That's like skipping name day.
Wait, is the way you pronounced it, is it a form of, like, hair restoration?
Oh God.
Well, I mean, considering the Shinsengumi are there, it's probably better a hair restoration than the Meiji restoration.
Don't you mean Shinsum Gummy?
All right, I'll finish these up later. Let me come over to the house really quickly.
Oh, Uli, while you're here, I have a very quick question for you. We briefly mentioned last night the best time to switch over to Ratatouille from Potage was when you had the headpiece, the raid ring, and the raid boots. Is that what I understood?
That is correct. You need at least that much skill speed, otherwise you're not going to get shit from swapping food.
Okay, because I have all three of those.
Wait, does that apply to me as well or no?
No, this is a gun raid.
No.
Well, I have all three of those pieces. I just don't have the upgraded helm yet.
Okay.
So
That
eventually
should be
I'll
fine.
okay. I'll pick up some Ratatouille.
Where is? Need to. Where's?
Alright, Katame, I sent you an invite to the cross-rolling shell, if you wanna...
Just trying to remember how to accept an invite. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Wait, Katami, where are you? Like, I saw that you were at the house, but
I'm
are you?
right
Oh,
by
there
the
you are!
gondola with the gazebo.
I have names turned off for people that are not on my friends list or my party because I just couldn't see Jack and Crap. Hi! Like, wait a second. Like, I know you're here somewhere. Hello.
Hello.
I am small in comparison to you.
I think it was Jade's request that I fanted into a row.
Femro! Yes!
Yes, queen.
Yeah.
Yes, queen!
See, I told you it wasn't a bad idea.
Yes, queen!
Uli, is Sav on the right character before I send an invite, or...
I
Yeah.
should hope so.
Okay. I didn't know which one. I don't know. I just figured I'd ask, just to be sure. Also, hi, Sav. I didn't realize you came in.
Hi, Sav.
Hello.
That has like 5 different dolls. I can't remember which one is which.
She has too many!
This is the one that has spent home years on healer garbage.
Pfft.
That's how I remember which one is which.
Alright. Everyone is here. I'm just gonna use the bathroom one last time really quick before we actually go in, and we'll be good to go. I should be
Alright.
back.
Okay.
Well, any chance we can go in so that I can start explaining positions to people?
Okay.
That'd be great because when I was
Well, I think we
watching
need
the video-
Scarlet to answer that one as the
Yeah.
Oh,
person who's already left.
I'm gonna need to run to the washroom too. I'll be right back.
Well, it's been a while since I've done this.
the part that kills me the most, or just watching a video, is the chains.
If the chains are killing you, you're not paying any attention at all to mechanics.
Okay.
The part that's like, I watched a guide about it, and the
I
part
mean,
that
the
I'm
red
looking
chains
at,
and the blue chains, not the.
are we talking about the fire ice? Or no, not
No.
the.
I think
No,
Oh, no,
shackles
it's
intemperance
opposed to
is
intemperance.
hot, cold, and shackles are chains.
Yeah.
Then on top
the,
of that, there's the 2 weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, the weapons I got, but
This is literally going to be brain damage levels of easy.
okay.
Okay.
For the first version of the chains mechanic, we're just going to have an assigned partner. It's impossible for the mechanic to deviate from that.
Okay.
If you get the red one, you go outside. If you're standing on someone and they have a red and they've moved on top of you, bitch, get the fuck to their spot. It's very simple.
Okay.
I call the mechanic, thanks for the ley lines, Ramona.
As long as I know what direction we're supposed to rotate on Intemperance, I should be good.
It's clockwise.
Clockwise.
There's
Isn't it
one
always clockwise?
specific. Yes, it's always clockwise.
Sorry about that.
However, explaining the mechanic is valuable.
Okay.
Okay.
Doing a ready check.
Game on.
The long and short is, we look to see whether we're adjusting first, and then if it's the bottom hand, we'll adjust on the very first set of tiles. If it's the top hand, we'll adjust on the third set of tiles.
Okay.
We only ever rotate once during a mechanic.
Mhm.
And every other position is normalized for the entire mechanic. There's no different positions at all, apart from the one time we might have to rotate. Nobody gets a damage down, nobody loses melee uptime, nobody even loses caster uptime. This is a black mage uptime strat.
Oh,
But black mages, I can just hear the black mages right now being like, yes, yes.
Like, the maximum range of your movement is between 2 different tiles. You can literally drop ley lines on the line between the 2 tiles and then laugh all the way to the bank.
You can just shimmy between both of your spots.
Mimi, are you ready?
She went to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hey, bye.
Hello.
We had a 9th for about 0.3 seconds.
Wait, what?
I think it was Deb.
I did not.
I think he,
look
yeah, I
fast
think he
enough to
accidentally
see.
clicked on the wrong thing. That's fine.
Okay.
Now,
Either that or Discord's being stupid for him.
it's usually the latter. Because then again, when is Discord not being stupid?
Yeah?
Discord isn't stupid if you assign permissions properly. All the issues y'all have is because you have a very convoluted scheme, and you're not using inheritance properly.
Man, half the time I don't understand how sometimes the channels get screwed up. I'm like, I swear to God, I just fixed this. Scarlet!
It's an inherited permission scheme. Basically, because of how you have it set up, you're having to fix it every single time on an individual basis for different roles. If you
Scarlet, you
want to do that differently, you have to fix the problem from the bottom up.
Yeah, Scarlet, I can't do that. You're the only one that can do that because you're the only one that has admin rights in this Discord. Like, I can't fix things.
Yeah. I know, it's weird. Thing is, though, I can't just give, like, admin rights to literally everybody as, like, a safety precaution. Not that I don't trust, like, my officers or anything, it's just...
If you ever need help later,
Mhm.
trust me, I could help you sort it out.
Okay.
I have done it before.
Game, frickin'. I'm angry at Dracamore, by the way, because I literally just did my mini and I got Jack and crap. Meanwhile, him.
Yeah, Drakemore tends to win Mini Cacpot a lot. The dude has stupid luck.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
I've been getting pretty lucky with mini cactbot lately myself.
Yo!
The odds are predictable. Like, you can solve it mathematically.
Guys, I just got third prize on the jumbo cactbot!
Hey, nice.
Holy crapperoonie!
Mini Cactbot has 2 optimal solutions if you're just shooting for 10Ks, which I think is the correct one. You just make
Yeah.
a Y shape.
Yeah,
You
that's
just
what
make a Y shape at whatever angle you need to.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, once you taught me that, I actually started doing that, but just my luck with the numbers is just bad.
I'm back.
Welcome
I
back.
know.
There's technically another strat that's maximize each instead of maximize average, but that one's more complex in effort. I just make a Y shape.
Fair enough.
Yeah, good old gambling logic is maximize the average. Just take the high road.
See, I don't gamble much, so a lot of these I don't really know.
Mom, for all y'all who didn't complete the 7th grade, this is basic probability calculation.
Oh yeah, it is.
You can actually use the exact same thing you used in 7th and 8th grade to figure out your odds of
Game on.
gaining something in each row.
My
So
memory.
your goal as a person is to reveal the most profitable tiles, which is to say find one of them and typically make a Y shape to eliminate possibilities.
Yep.
Alright. Set in.
I'll save the waymarks, so whenever you come in on Alt Uli, I can pass them back.
Yeah. I figure I will have the alt set up just for now. It makes more sense to bring the full set of i600 gear in here to maybe give us an edge.
Oh man,
One
a
day is
cutscene.
not a lot of time.
It's the exact same cutscene as usual. But I'm gonna watch it again anyways, because I can.
Yeah, I figure like half the party's gonna save the waymarks anyway, but I'm just making the more mental note of it.
Hey Vanu, how's it going? Thank you for continuing the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome to the
Alright,
stream.
where's my push to talk button?
Well, I didn't get the notification. I have my phone right in front of me.
I love that we're watching the normal mode cutscene.
Lol.
I can't put dance further on because there we go.
That's not Jade.
Even then, it should probably be Jade who has dance partner.
Oh, okay.
Jade's class is objectively something like 10% stronger than Scarlet's at best.
Alright,
Jade could
well,
pull 5th
you'll have
percentile,
to
and I
give
think
me, like,
still
12 seconds.
What now?
Jade could pull 5th percentile, and I think would still be top DPS for dance partner.
Alright, so I'm just going to borrow one of the markers. And we're going to stand in party positions around it. We're going to need support on cardinals and DPS on intercardinals. Okay, so this is a very simple strategy. These will be our tiles during Intemperance.
Okay.
If I yell at you to rotate, go 1 tile clockwise.
Okay.
That's it. So, then to explain the waymarks. The healers will move south from their Protean position. They would technically be on the intercardinals, Delta and Charlie. This makes it so that there is always a pair. For example, Sav and Ami would swap locations potentially, depending on what the fuck is going on. So Ami being on the inside, Sav being on the outside at 3 and Charlie respectively. If Ami gets red, Ami goes to Charlie. And Sav will go and move to 3. Does this make sense?
Yep, sounds simple enough.
To assist
Anyone
those
not following
asking.
the logic?
Wait, I thought Sav would be on 2, right? And
No.
if
No.
Sav is arranged. The melee will be on the inner squares. The ranged will start on the outer squares. So, for example, you, Ari, would start in the Bravo corner.
oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I'd be Nay. Yeah.
Yep.
And
So
Jade
then
would move up to 4.
I would be in 4.
Yeah, Ami would move
Okay.
up to like 2 probably, and Tank would move up to 3.
This is what
Right, I'm
rating
just
looks
be
like,
who my
Venu.
partner would be for chains.
color coded.
Color coded. Bravo and 2 would swap. So you don't even really need to think about it too hard. I guess I made a mistake when I was originally describing it because I was just using examples, but it would be you and Ami who would switch.
Okay.
Sav would potentially swap with Warrior. Jade would potentially swap with me.
For Delta.
Scarlet would potentially swap with main tank.
So my
Okay,
You get
so in
red,
this case, I
you
would go
move
with
in.
1. Okay.
You get purple, you move out. If someone else is standing on you, you might be wrong. Think about it. Look at their debuff.
Okay, just so I know where I'm going, I would be on the, crap. I'd be on
Okay,
the
so-
inside or the outside.
Sav, move to Ami's spot. Jade, move to my spot. Just on Protean positions. So, like, Ami, you would go up, you would be straight east on the 2,
Okay.
and
I
you
just
would
don't wanna
swap
move
with
any
the
closer.
other yellow waymark.
Okay.
It makes more sense in a universe where you're a melee.
So in my case, it would be like I stand on 3, but if I get the red debuff, I move to where Sav would be.
Yeah, if you stand on 3, you swap to Charlie. It doesn't have to be exactly on Charlie, just max melee. These were guidelines from the very first day we stepped in. They can be a touch closer, but we kept them this way just for visibility's sake. No need to go so far that you lose uptime.
Yeah. Legit.
They pick the
like,
closest
this is
and
savage
furthest
rating. This
targets
is literally one of
respectively.
the hardest difficulties that you can
Yeah, because
do.
isn't Eric's
Um,
hitbox,
and
like,
we do this
actually
every week.
pretty big?
Yeah, it's
It's
gigantic.
gigantic. Like, click him. It's the size of the whole center of the arena.
Yeah. It's
Oh yeah, no,
huge.
that's a really big hitbox, so you can
Yeah.
actually easily get uptime in, regardless, if you just stay close.
Yeah, the video that I watched, the 4 outsides are basically max melee range, so...
Yep. Just max melee toward that marker, if you have to
Yeah.
adjust to it.
Yeah.
So let's just go in and fucking die a couple of times and get things in the head.
Yeah, that's how it is with me. You can explain
good.
something
Although,
as much
then
as
here's the
possible,
thing,
once
though,
I actually
you
get
don't
my
have to
hands
worry
on it,
about
then
this
it'll make
until
sense.
you're level 90, or at least at max level, whenever that gets to that point.
Also,
Game
tanks, use common sense. There are something like a grand total of 10 potential tank busters during this fight. There are more uses than you can shirk. Because of that, if you don't turn tank stance off at some point, you're inevitably going to steal aggro from your co-tank and kill yourself or the party. Think with your heads.
Well, this is a meme opener, right? He just doesn't raid wide.
So there's absolutely no reason for me to do anything but derp shield.
Yep.
Tank buster. Well, I forgot to repair my gear. Okay, watch whether you get in or out. I have purple, I'm out.
Yeah, Ami, you're in.
Okay,
Go
go
to
to your
2.
mark. Scarlet, get the fuck out. Oh, I'm a dumbass. This is what I get for not sleeping for 3 days. I just killed you with actually retarded nonsense. I'm... Okay, you would not expect me to have done this fight 100 times and cleared it literally in like 1 pull and 3 pulls respectively.
It's okay. It's okay. I was a little confused when
I'm
you said
sorry,
red
I
was
haven't
it,
slept
but
properly in 3 days.
Okay.
I saw purple and went to purple, Mark. That's a very stupid idea.
it's okay.
Everyone died. Yep.
Okay, I'm awake now, I promise. I'm sitting up straight.
I saw you over at
It-
Dean, and I'm like, wait, something that doesn't look right here.
Yep.
Like
All
I
right.
said, we're gonna die a
Like,
frick ton of times,
dead,
but that's
tired
how
all
it
day.
is.
Alright, Oli
Oh.
begins. I'm ERPing now.
Okay, perfect. I should also set the raid performance title on.
Okay.
There we go, heart of the party. Let's do this.
Game on.
Oh no, she's Corpse Dancer. Corpse Dancer sounds accurate.
I mean, I'm a
I don't
summoner, so I
remember
can
the one I'm
res,
using
but
half
that's
the
just
time.
like how
Oh,
it is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Corpse Dancer. Holy fuck, I can't believe I just said that. I can't believe I just did that.
It's okay. Even the best players can assassinate everyone.
The hilarious part is on my end, I had a clear view of where you were standing too.
It's a really easy mechanic. Just don't go at this without 3 days of sleep, please.
Look at this very real opener from this professional Astro.
What's an opener? Okay, round 2. I promise I'm not retarded. Actually, I am, but
I
let's-
forgot to summon my carbuncle. I'm dumb.
Okay, debuffs will be coming out very shortly. Pay attention to them. If you get red, go outside. If you get purple, go inside. Okay, it's got red. Go to your marker. Scarlet.
I'll get the top once we're back in.
I didn't see the
In and
debuff.
out. This is Chakram into Spike Ball. Stay in and then move outside.
Yep.
Watch the line so you can see where it will be safe. Out.
Fixing.
Here's a logic tidbit. Why stand in the center of the boss if it's an out mechanic?
Pew.
Alright, please vote boss. Right side, then left. The boss is tilted. Stand between 1 and 2, then move through. Try to swap faster than that. The boss should not be tilted during these mechanics.
Fixing. Topping after.
Okay, now here's Intemperance. This is just regular Perkian positions unless we actually have to adjust, which is always a possibility. We'll find out soon, so don't pre-position too hard just yet. There's a lot of healing that needs to happen.
I'm just gonna be gentle on this.
We might have to adjust. We do. Rotate clockwise from your position. Rotate clockwise. Jade. Everyone to the middle positions. DPS south, tanks north, healers center. DPS south, tanks north, healers center.
Your other south.
Now Protean positions.
Boom. I tried.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Sorry
my
about
bad
the
for moving
debuff
too soon.
thing. For some reason, I didn't see where it was. Is it supposed to pop up above your character, or is it like
Which debuff?
like the
The one during the very first chains pops up on 2 random people. You probably won't have one the first time around.
Okay.
So if your partner is standing where you're supposed to be, think about what that means for you.
Okay.
I get 2 seconds to change
Similarly,
on my hub.
important note for Intemperance, the raid wide and the explosions for proteins do not go off at the same time. Do not move until you are hit by the respective element.
Gotcha.
Yeah. If a tile isn't filled, except those deadly purple tiles, then we all get a damage down, explode, and die. Horrible.
Yeah,
If
that
we
was
do
my
the
fault.
rotate
I'm
strat
sorry.
correctly, nobody will ever get a damage down. And nobody will even have to think. The middle positions are always the same. Tanks are north, healers in center, DPS straight south. The second time Intemperance happens, it will have an in-out mechanic during it. It will go off after we deal with the middle squares. So you'll do in and out and try to end right next to your Protean position. If you don't do that, you will die. So keep in mind, like, you will have to think about it using portals later.
Okay.
God, Oli, that gear is tangible. Look at your health.
Yeah, there's a reason why I brought this in. Because I figure we're gonna have damage downs and deaths because it's everyone's first time in here, so if I just bring the extra 1500 DPS and I-600 gear, we're that much more likely to get a chest here. Instead of wiping and having to do it on Thursday.
Just 5k more max HP is absurd. Like, I've been capping tomes. This isn't 580 gear. I have
I'm
more than
almost as
Coco
healthy
had.
as a melee.
Yeah.
Game on.
When we inevitably get through colors and then the floor phase, then I'm going to talk about the timers on the second set of chains.
Okay.
I think if you've already watched a video, you've probably seen the timer priority strat, but it's even clearly color-coded, like...
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it too.
There's an idiot image so simple you could put it on a sticky note.
And it's made for colorblind people who think purple is blue.
Oh, well, that's
You
actually
leave
helpful.
Victoria out of this.
Never.
Panic. I got a stance opener and Hamburglar strat.
Oh,
Hey, look, the star.
I had...
So look in the
Clearly, I
party.
haven't been awake long enough. Still sound like a frog. Get out, baby tank buster. Slap. Okay.
Red in, right?
If you got purple, you'd be on the inside. If you got red, you'd be on the outside.
I did that backwards.
Well,
Yep.
bye, Sav.
Goodbye.
I see you two have 3 days of no sleep.
Something like that.
So I was correct! I
Yeah.
couldn't tell! I'm like, wait
It
a second.
can give both people that are partnered a debuff,
Okay.
but it's like you can only have one inside and one outside, so the mechanic should resolve itself.
Yeah.
Also, if anyone fixed the
Purple will go
thing,
in,
so it'll only show
red
my
will go
sponsored
out.
things now, along with the
We follow the
concentration
same
timer.
logic the second time, we just have different priorities for positions.
Game on.
Why did I put that up early? Can you click that off? Oh wait, you're a controller player. Imagine clicking.
Joke's on you, I can do both.
Me.
I'm here. Sorry, my headset was not working.
I asked you to do a thing, you completely ignored me.
I was asking what you wanted me to click off and... Sorry.
The only thing she put on
There's
you.
only 3 things on your buff bar. Mimi, did you know CD that?
Nope, I definitely put CDs up.
Range
Okay,
out.
find your spots. Jade, go to your spot. Now look, an easily resolved mechanic into a tank booster and weapons. So out then in. Outside. Use me as a guideline. Try to be at max melee. In. Good. Here comes Tank Buster. What will it be? It's a flare.
Oh, I messed the timing up on that.
Yes. For double busters like that, you're either voking during the cast if you want the second hit, or you're voking after the animation starts for the snapshot.
Yeah,
Be very
I was
careful
just
because
reading.
there's 4 busters this raid tier that do that.
Yeah, I was just reading what's put in the channel, and I messed. I was thinking it was
Yeah.
a purgation instead of grace. Right.
It happens. Like
Yeah.
you've cleared the fight before. Like you've seen the memes that happen with the tank busters. Nobody's perfect
Yeah.
on the first few tries.
I remember our group did something where we had the 2 tanks stacked together and then just rescued the one that needed to deal with the mechanic. And it was,
Oh, that's a
genius.
horrible strat. That's why you have a 0th percentile paladin.
Game on.
I am so sorry, my dude. Oh,
That is-
that's always the
That is
worst.
some level of special.
I'm sorry if you saw the scathing rant I sent to Jade about the co-tank you had.
Yeah, we've kind of been joking about it for a while.
That's someone who doesn't belong in a group. That's like your cousin's brother's
Oh,
best friend's.
Here's the kicker that I found
Cousin
out by
twice
looking back
removed.
at some of our logs. Guess the Goring Blade uptime.
Oh, I know. We found out he used 20 more fast blades than he used riot blades, which means he's never finishing combos.
Oh no. Oh no, that's I've never seen a paladin do that bad. Like, oh my gosh.
Here's you. I've seen paladins spamming only gecko or samurais spamming only gecko in dungeons. People who don't fucking understand what a combo is for are real.
All right.
Well
just-
then.
Just so I can make sure I got it cleared. For Grace, I
See, Manu, this is
provoke
why I
during the
taught you
cast
about
of it,
combos.
and
Yep.
for Purgation, I provoke
So that
after
this
the
doesn't
big
happen.
flare.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Grace you evoke in the beginning, so you drop it on the party. Flare you evoke afterwards, so you don't drop it on the party.
All right.
I know
Alright.
there's technically other ways to handle these ones in particular, but then it doesn't line up with every other boss in the raid tier who does exactly the same thing, so...
Listen.
Hi, Phoenix!
Combos are
Hello,
basic stuff.
Dracula!
If you don't complete your combos, then you ain't doing the extra damage.
All right, let's do it.
This tank that we're talking about,
I love
No.
that Dracula has 3 different double animation busters.
that is
Like, seriously, fuck
so
off, Dracula.
cringe.
What the hell kind of shit is that?
Gordius. It's Gordius and Midas. That's what kind of shit it is.
Stand
You leave
sympathy.
Cruise Chaser out of this.
You're right. I forgot Creator. I did leave Cruise Chaser out of it.
Okay. So
Thank
who
you.
is-
Now you're not dead.
I don't know what happened the last time, honestly.
Okay, I've got close. So Jade, you're gonna be far. Just be at max melee. If you can hit, you're good.
I've got the top up after.
Alright. Ari, you're not on your marker.
What?
Ari, look. Your corpse is not on your marker.
Oh.
I don't know how that's a what moment.
It was camera. Wait, my camera.
I think I was in the
Markers
wrong
are
spot. That was my
specific.
bad. So I
No.
probably confused Ari.
I believe you had red, so I believe you had to be
I
on
did,
the
yeah.
outside.
I was out, yeah, but I did. But I
Yeah,
think I was
I
in
think-
the wrong spot.
I think I flinched for a brief second, actually. I think that's what I moved slightly. Oh well.
Yeah, it's okay. I just want to make a note, like, on the marker is actually very specific for inside.
Gotcha.
Like, if you're in the inner half of the marker, you're probably going to kill people. If you're, like, half standing outside a marker, you're probably going to kill people. Unless it's the very end of the fight where everyone has to do it, so everyone is offset.
But yeah, no, Venom, this is a lot of stuff on screen, but you get used
Learning
to it
process.
once you learn mechanics and know get to learn your job.
God, I'm glad I'm awake
it
now.
depends if you want to, especially want to do
You know,
savage
people that are
choice,
different.
but there is going to be fights like this in normal where there are going to be like.
Why do I
stuff
keep
on
putting up the
screen.
shield
You
at
just gotta pay
15? There's
attention
no
to
raid
what
line.
debuffs,
There's nothing. Yeah, that was
that
why
type
I
of
asked
thing.
at the beginning. There's just,
So on
it's such a
so forth.
bizarre.
Habit, I guess.
You know, I don't have a brain. We'll go with that one. The brain damage from all of the migraines has finally caught up with me, and my brain has disintegrated. It makes me feel secure that you guys have a shield for 4 more seconds, okay? It's gone now. Now I'm worried about everyone. Okay, watch your debuffs.
I'm gonna move out a tiny bit. Oh no, I have purple.
I'm going out.
I get to live here. That means I get to heal things.
I know how stupid it is, but Sav, I keep looking at your health and going, you're 5k lower than me, I should spot heal you. Right. 4 to 2. Get a little left to right.
I'm sorry, Uli, I don't have your toxic elitist healer gear. I am.
Buster time. What do we get? It's a flare.
I'm gonna macro this.
Not a terrible idea.
It's not gonna fix Mimi because Super Polite is funny, but
There we go. Alright, inside then outside. So stay here where I am. Don't be on the party. Guys, you need to move out after this. Now out.
fixing Scarlet.
Standing in the
can't-
center is like super death.
I
Don't
got
make the
Scarlet.
movement longer for yourself.
Oh,
I have infinite MP too.
that's fair.
Less infinite than you though.
I'll fix this.
I'm helping. Okay, Intemperance. Will we have to adjust during the mechanic? No. No adjustments ever. Go to podium positions.
Your other protein position's on me.
Thank you.
DPS south, healers center, tanks north. Podium positions again.
Scarlet, you moved early, you're gonna die.
Shoot.
You still do the mechanic, but you're gonna die. Saving Scarlet.
He lived? Okay,
Grace.
this is a stack buster.
I'll put up nonsense for this.
You don't need to home gang for a grace.
Poke it back.
Take boss back.
Stance off.
I have neutral sect for this still up.
You
I might have-
probably will die to the next flare because you used home gang too early, though. Okay, watch weapons. This is all weapons. Alright. We need to be inside, on fire, on the left. So 4, north of 4. 2 weapons, don't move early. Next up, Buster. 10 seconds, probably fatal, unfortunate circumstances. It's a flare.
I'll mitigate what I can.
Don't get knocked into a wall.
I tried.
It's all good. I messed up my home gang.
Alright, we need to be on fire, on the left, outside. So, where I am. Back in. Whoever gets the debuff, please go to light, everyone else to fire. Alright, I'm on light, everyone else on fire. This is going to be the timer one. If you have 3, you're going to a red marker. If you have 8, you're going to a blue marker. If you have 8, you're going to a yellow marker. If you have 13, you're going to a blue marker, etc. Reds go outside, purples go inside. We'll probably die to it. Just watch where you're going, sprint. I have close to 8. That means I'm on 2.
Wait.
I have macro up to try and help with the healing, but
Okay.
So some people definitely know where they're going. Some people have no fucking idea where they're going.
I half heard what you were saying. You said 3 on. Go ahead and
I do
explain
need
it.
to review.
It's the short debuff.
Okay.
Go to the channel.
Okay.
It's the happy blue and red squares. You'll notice 3 is in the top left near alpha.
Okay, so I
8.
did go to the correct spot. Okay.
Yep. It's the same for both sets of markers. Just check whether you have purple, check whether you have red. Then if you're short, go to red. If you have slightly shorter, go to yellow. If you have slightly longer, go to Charlie.
Okay.
If you have longest, go to purple.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, I saw I had 8 and then I hesitated a little bit. Okay. I gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's that whole mechanic. It wipes everyone the first time. Nobody has any idea where to go, even if they've watched a guide. Everyone explodes. It was one of the
Yeah.
2 death points. In a group that I explained things very thoroughly to, because they can absorb a lot of information beforehand.
Ghoulie, you don't have to lie on my behalf.
No, I'm lying on Ramona's behalf, because she hasn't successfully not given me a damage down.
Okay, so 3, 8, 13, 18. Okay.
Alright, crazy complex Astro opener, go.
Fine, I won't put up my security blanket shields, but so help me know that I want to.
That was not what I meant. Oh well. Early div.
Early div, you say? That means it's time to unload my Ligmas. Okay, watch your debuffs.
Purple is in. Move, warrior man. Or, I guess that'll save it.
Oh no.
What are y'all doing? The boss is now moved. So, 4 to 2, but at a slight angle because Mimi has pulled the boss. This one's a flare. Keep in mind the boss is moved. Don't get knocked into a wall.
It's already healed.
Out then in.
My strategy.
Easy raid line.
Star for it. Star will pop in 5.
Okay. Here comes the temperance. We may have to adjust. We don't know yet. No adjustments ever. This is easy game.
Why did I use a pain flare?
Okay. Remember, DPS south. Wait for it to blow up. Healer center. Thanks, North. Now Protean positions. I know how spooky it looks, but don't worry, it's probably fine.
I have Star again, by the way.
Nice. This one's a stack.
Ooh, Jade dodged that. Didn't kill anyone,
Alright. Big raid wide in a few seconds. I have bubble up, but I have nothing else to top party with. Spot heal you. I think Ami's fine. Okay. Watch weapons, watch colors.
I'm just gonna let it be spooky for a second.
Alright, we're on the left side on light. Out. Left side light out. Two weapons. Back. Now watch for tank buster. It's probably going to be the flare. Don't get knocked into the wall. This one's home gang time. Good, good. And
I got the top.
Oh.
I also got the fix.
So we're on the inside, on the right side on fire. So south of tube.
I can handle the transition as well.
Okay. Whoever gets debuff, please move to light. Everyone else on fire. Watch this debuff. If you get it, move to light. Salve. Everyone else on fire.
I don't think that cleaves, but I'm not risking it.
I don't think it does, because in normal mode it doesn't. But I've never tested in Savage.
Macro up.
Okay,
Okay,
remember, this is the one where we have to watch the timers on our debuffs. Pay some attention to it. Don't pre-position. Don't be super far from the middle. You might have to run to north. Okay, now the debuffs are coming out. Bar and I'm 8. I'm on Bravo. This is looking suspiciously good.
Star's gonna pop in the middle of this as well to help top it.
I trust the star.
Also top once people center up again.
Okay. Simple raid wide. This is the second intemperance. There will be a weapon between the second and third squares. Watch the two weapons. It's pretty much always in and out. Okay, do we have to adjust? we might have to adjust. We adjust now. Rotate one spot. Everything else will be normal for the rest of the mechanic. Just normal spots for the rest of it. Okay. Middle spots. The mechanic will be in then out after the square resolves. So come in.
After.
Come in. Now, out towards your spot as soon as it goes off. Out. So, no explosion, that's good. I was watching people so much that I did not value my life.
I got you. What?
I gave myself a damage down this week. I'm the bad.
Were you one
Okay.
step too close?
Now, this is going to be weapons and also debuffs with just regular shackles. So, like normal, you might have to adjust to your partner's spot. Just regular shackles. I've got
Careful.
far. I'm out on Delta.
Or, I'll just adjust that way. It's fine.
Stand on the light side of your marker. On the light side of your marker. Now stand on the fire side of your marker. The fire side of your marker. Did you know we just did a mechanic? Here comes a raid ride.
Star's already down for it.
Okay, I'm helping.
I have macro for the transition.
Okay. You get the debuff. Please go to light. This one's a stack. Everyone on fire except Sav, please.
Oh shit.
I got
Sorry,
Mimi.
my
Ornament.
Okay, just a regular old raid ride. Please don't die.
I topped it.
I'm putting up a shield for safety's sake. Alright, stand on the light, on the right side, and out. Now we just keep going.
Damn! You
On
guys
the
were not
inside,
kidding.
on fire, on the right. North of
Yep.
2.
Melee LP. On fire.
Oh, on fire, on fire, on fire, my bad.
I got Scarlet.
This is the end.
Yeah,
That's the fight.
like I said,
Congrats.
this fight's actually really easy.
Oh my god!
There we go.
Hell yeah!
Let's go!
Go!
I know you said it was easy, but damn.
Yeah!
Didn't think we'd still clear it that fast. What
Good
the
job,
Yeah.
everyone! Nice!
Reminder to the people screaming that you probably want screenshots because that's the kind of people you are.
Yep.
And with
So
that
don't
said,
leave.
we should probably get some practice on this, and some practice on the next fight while we're at it.
Okay.
Okay.
If we can spare any time over the next couple weeks to make these smoother, it will probably help, but you know exactly how this goes. It's...
Hold
if you
the
need an
call.
item, press the button.
Gotta pull up
And
the
I
list.
gotta pull my
Second
bit
to
sheet.
pull up
Do,
that
do,
one.
do.
Are we doing DPS priority or anybody that needs it go for it?
I think we're casual enough to just anybody that needs it go for it.
We're late
Because
enough.
we're like 7 weeks into the tier or something.
Yeah.
Alright.
Any prioritizing we should do is just giving Scarlet and I more max HP, if I'm being honest. But even that is negligible at best.
Yeah, I only need 2 accessories from this fight, and that's, the necklace and the ring, so.
See,
I need the earrings and the ring from this
Bracelet
fight,
and
and that's
Yeah,
it.
same.
Believe-
Yeah, I'm earring ring.
18, cool.
Yeah, I need the bracelet. I need the bracelet and the earring, so I'll just.
Okie doke.
Okay.
So overall, though, you guys have seen all those strats. They're not too terribly hard. It's just a matter of like watching the debuffs and watching the hands and watching the weapons, and fucking Victor Belmont is honestly just jazz hands for the whole fight.
It's like
So it's like
definitely,
we'll definitely clear this very quickly next week as well.
it's like definitely like this thing was so bloody easy.
Oh yeah, no, this is like what?
I
was-
mentioned last time when we were going at that tier that Cloud of Darkness was the equivalent to a typical 3rd tier boss. Like, she was not the normal first fight.
This was like alt Riot tier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm so used to, like, Ramu, Cloud of Darkness, like, Eden difficulty, and I'm just like, what is that? What?
Okay, well, to be fair, Eden is the same difficulty as this thing. Eden was walk in and kill it for free.
Okay.
I was also gonna say, like, a lot of us started late, so we've never really experienced, like, the easy level of a first tier in a Savage tier.
Yeah, like this is
Yeah,
my
all we
first
know
time
is Cloud of Darkness
doing
and
it.
what hell that was.
Yeah, this is my first tier doing anything basically on content.
I started raiding in Eden's verse, so my first experience was Ramu.
Vermu was
Oh,
fun. I enjoyed Vermu, but Vermu was badly designed, and people with high ping could not do that fight correctly. Which we were able to successfully prove because we had 3 raiders from the Middle East and 1 in Asia.
And one in the EU. Or
Don't remind
Was it
me.
like a problem with Thunderstorm, or like?
The knockback would hit you
Oh,
late
yeah.
based on your ping, and because of that, the charge from the center would also kill you, but you couldn't knockback immunity and you couldn't take a step back. So no matter what you did, Omai wa mo shinderu.
Nani?
Nani?
It would kill Yona 50% of the time at 200 ping. It killed Alu sometimes at 240 ping. It got Ruru once or twice at 150 ping.
yeah, not as consistently, but yeah, it was like pull dependent. Dang it, where are all the crafters at, Oli?
It's okay. I'm on my non-crop. You're right, I have to repair.
And I needed melts. And I'm not at my FC house.
Oh, come in.
Sadly,
You're right. You can't use my melder.
Sadly, my crafter's stuck on a different data center.
Well, Oli and I both have maxed crafters, we're just on raid alts.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah,
you can ask
and
one of
besides,
us.
You're on Genova. Just go get melds from Alu, obviously the best player on your data center.
Oh my gosh. Oh. I've heard stories.
Okay, the
Dude,
one
the
thing
fact
I'll
that
give
Mr.
him is
Happy
he's
with-
genuinely probably the strongest tank player I've ever played with.
Okay.
He's definitely
He
one of the
would
richest
shit
tank
on a
players
lot of
you've
the
ever
people
played
in the
with.
world top 10.
Mm-hmm.
He's narcissistic as fuck.
Yeah.
He's hard to
The
manage.
fact that Mr. Happy had to rip him apart is honestly
Okay, but that's
hilarious.
Mr. Happy ripping apart bad warrior mains.
That was funny. I won't lie.
I love that clip.
glad
It's just
you
Mr.
approve of
Happy
what I did.
reviews Alu's callouts.
Ah.
Just nobody gives a fuck about your inner release. It's not costing the raid anything but DPS. Shut up about your fell cleaves. Nobody gives a shit. As like Mr. Happy, not that strong of a player either, honestly. But he's still pretty good comparatively to most of the people who are making guides. Like,
All I can say is, at least those people aren't Abyssinian Mao.
Look.
yeah.
Alu is the richest tank I've ever played with.
It's like probably out of the YouTube community and out of the Twitch community, I tend to respect consistency gamers. Like, you see Bok Choy raid for 3 days straight and never fuck anything up. Or if he does, it's the same kind of fuck up I made, where it's like, I've been raiding for 3 days straight, I forgot what a color looks like.
Hey guys, I have an emergency I have to
Okay,
deal with.
that's fine.
Okay.
I can't continue tonight.
That's fine.
No worries.
Well,
We got
the
through the
good
first turn. That's
I
all
know.
that matters.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got our first clear. Nice.
On the first day.
I know. Jesus. I knew you said it was brain dead, but my God.
Yeah, it's one of those fights where if you listen to what's being said and you think about what's going on, there's just no way to fail it.
Yeah.
It's
was-
like,
Yeah.
you guys didn't even fuck up the weapon mechanic.
I mean, that was pretty easy in and of itself when you said, like, okay, it's out, and then it's in, and it's this side, and it's just like, when
That
he
was
does,
Uli.
like, the half raise wide, it just reminds me of Sweep the Leg.
Yep. It's
Have a
just
good-
like that.
Uli's our
Have a
main
good night.
healer. She's actually really
Good
good. She's
night,
99
Jade.
percentile,
Hey there,
actually.
Jade. Sav, do we have even a single person we could bring as like a body just so that we can walk into 2 for a little while?
I do not have my expansive friends list.
Alright, but anyways, night venue.
Because really, I just want to show them Flint, Michigan.
Wait, what?
It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so halfway through the fight, you get on a bus and you travel to Flint, Michigan, and if you touch the water supply, you are dead.
Excuse me?
I get what you mean, but God.
Wait!
Please
oh,
don't step
wait.
in the Bermuda Square or your health bar will disappear.
Are we oh, wait a second, I think I get it now. Oh God.
I was just like, oh, no. At first I thought Discord made it sound like you said Lake Michigan. I'm like, wait, what? What? And then you said Flint. I'm like, oh, no. Because I don't think there's anybody and their mother that doesn't know about the situation there.
It's okay, I know someone who lives there, and I'm 90% sure he would agree with me about the water situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Let me get Victoria. Victoria's probably... Oh, wait, Victoria doesn't have eyes. Shit.
Oh.
Maya, come save Scarlet Raid. Maya says okay.
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 Alright.
I don't know if she's even in the Discord.
No, she's not. I don't think so.
We're gonna have to fix that.
Yeah, I can fix it. Where's Amaya?
Hey Mimi, do you have even a single DPS leveled?
I have a dancer.
Okay, cool. Double dancer party it is.
Let me double
I
check.
think we could actually meme this. If Maya comes and heals like she likes to, I can go.
Oh,
monk.
you're right. If Maya comes and potentially heals, I could go on my alt and be also a tank.
Also, that we have so many memes.
I have dancer leveled, but not geared, so that's
No, it's
not
fine. I'll go monk. You keep tanking Mimi.
Yeah, so
I mean, if you want me to... I mean, I could go Red Mage or
That doesn't help,
Samurai,
Barry.
but not
it doesn't
Gear.
help.
Okay.
You're a DPS. You're not the person who needs to adjust.
Alright.
And besides, we're probably not clearing with a meme comp. I just want to walk in and be like, so welcome to Flint, Michigan. Please don't put your foot in the sewer system.
No.
And I want
The
to prove.
water pipes are not very solid.
And I just want to prove that a full 580 monk is probably better than an I600 dancer. Because
Maya
that's
now
how this
has
game
rolls. She can
sometimes.
come in.
Hello.
Hello, I hear there is need of
Hello.
You were promoted to healer.
Okay.
How do
Hi,
you
Maya.
like
see.
doing that?
Hi, Maya. How's it going?
Well, it's going okay. Come on, Biscuit, I need your food. I have two.
Ah, I see Maya's super lagging.
I'll pretend I understood that.
You see, my mother is watching Lost because I do not have raid tonight.
Oh.
It's true.
Alright,
I
that's
just
fine.
want them to be able to see P2 so that they understand some of the shit that I'm going on about in the channel.
Gotcha.
We could probably... If they can see that limit cut exists, and I know that's a generous expectation, but
Okay.
I think that would be my hard limit of what they probably need to get through.
Yeah, at least seeing limit cut would do really good.
I'm even fully melted. I'm a professional monk.
Alright, I have a question. How many people can do limit cut just like in general out there in Party Finder?
Party Finder is notoriously bad at mechanics that involve any kind of coordination. Which tends to
Regen or
involve
shield
things-
healer?
Be whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I'm a
I asked
sage.
I asked
I'll
you the last
sage.
expansion!
What?
Yeah, now we're double sage.
Oh,
Oh,
god.
right, Uli.
I asked this because I remember last expansion when we were doing Diamond EX and there was just that horrendousness of just people not doing limit cut.
Yeah, we're doing sex strat.
Okay! Alright,
No.
Okay.
I would
invite
rather
me.
die, but at the same time, the Saxtrat is dying, so
I guess I'll die now.
on one hand, I guess I'll die, and on the other hand, I hope you don't die.
I don't think I have Maya, so I promoted
Okay.
Uli to leader just so she can invite. There you go.
Surprise, motherfuckers, Archak.
Game on.
Alright, I got this.
I'm almost a real healer.
Yeah, don't think about it too hard. I healed Dracula in 570 here. I have
We're
a
so talking
3
about
on
the
my
white mage
profile that's
aspect.
littered in 99s. Okay, so as you can see, it's just like normal mode. And a lot of you are seeing your normal mode cutscenes for the second time.
Don't judge me.
Hey, listen, I like seeing these cutscenes, especially since it's been a bit.
Ah, thank you,
Screenshots
Ari.
go wee.
This will help my self-confidence.
Here you go, Sav. I
I
give you
don't see who else
breadcrumb.
I'd give it to.
Ah, thanks. There you go, Maya.
Thank you. Can I get a mantra?
Sure. There you go.
I
Here, have a
remember I was
mantra.
so fucking confused on what
Oh,
the
thank you.
hell this hippocampy was. I'm like, what the hell is this thing?
It's just the
Well,
really
you
fucked
see,
up
it's a
hippo.
part of your brain.
Skill speed food.
Wait, what was
Okay.
that, Uli?
The hippocampus. Think
It's where
about
your
what
brain-
that is in relation to your body.
Oh!
It's where your brain goes to college.
That was a... Just
Okay,
my first initial reaction
so-
to this thing, I'm like, what is this?
In all seriousness, there's typically 2 ways to go about the boss, like either the warrior pulls and we alternate, or the paladin / gunbreaker pulls, and we just invuln every buster except the one.
Oh
And
no, you
probably
take
Mimi's
2.
gonna pull. Yeah, but the second one doesn't count.
Yeah, the
the
last
second
one
one
is
doesn't count.
literally the 10 seconds before the boss dies.
I think everyone ever... I've never seen anyone not skip it.
Our group.
Shut up.
I
Typically.
know.
Don't die, Maya.
Oh.
You're not a tank this time.
Uh-oh!
What do I die to other than when you forgot to give me cardio once? And Coco
I
was
didn't
like,
even
I am
kill
Coco.
you.
Are we explaining anything or just pulling?
Let's just pull.
Okay.
There's nothing really to explain apart from having to
Game
see things.
on.
The one thing we should assign is healer groups.
I
So,
will be back group.
It's me, I'm the melee.
okay. So there's going to be a happy mechanic called Shockwave, where you will press knockback immunity, and then we'll get into these healer groups. My group is going to be under the boss. Maya's group is going to be a little outside of the boss. Don't get Venn diagrammed.
Red Rover, trade us Scarlet for the warrior.
It's probably true.
Well,
If we
I mean,
set it up right, if we set it up right, I say the boss is at Delta. I can stand at 3 and stay in melee range.
Yeah, it
Well, no,
doesn't
that's-
really matter too much.
Yeah.
I just know
Just
sometimes.
sanity's sake.
I know sometimes Coco would go like all the way over here with her healer stack to avoid Venn diagramming.
That bothers me so much because she puts half that party outside of my healing range.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like,
that
yeah,
Venn
so the
diagram
reason
is
why I
just
have to
Prog
top
roll.
Victoria up sometimes is because of Coco.
Why would you go outside healing range, though?
Because
Because
Coco
Coco does not
very
consider
friendly.
Sage range.
Sage is small compared to other healers. It's not as bad as Scholar used to be, but it's up there. Down there? It's short.
It's somewhere.
I did all my
Well, it's just like,
prequel.
all of the skills are like, did you know this is a radius? And it's not a fucking radius, it's a diameter. Or maybe it is a radius and they actually meant diameter, and you just don't know. So, Mimi's gonna go off to the left, and she's gonna get pink busted over there.
Are we sharing or involving this?
This is involved. After this goes off, you can successfully just evoke the boss, and he'll take the next with Home Gang. Also, typically, you should still be down here with us. Otherwise, you'll miss an ass load of healing. There's no positionals on the boss, so you don't have to be in any weird spots. Okay, so we're gonna look at the head, and we're gonna find out if it's spoken or winged.
Yeah, Charlie is the Bermuda Square.
Alright. Alpha is the safe square. Winged hits behind the head. So we want to be in front of the head.
Evoke it when you can, please.
Oh, sorry, didn't realize I had stance off.
Alright, there's a coherence feather. Remember to pop at least one CD for this for sanity's sake.
Yep.
Ah, heck. I know I did that right.
I forgot how much overheal Liturgy gave.
Yep. Okay, so this is going to be the shockwave. So halfway through the cast, pop the knockback immunity and find your healer group. Hello, my friends. Knockback immunity. I am the healer group.
Ow.
That's my bad.
We had a lopsided group.
What the?
Someone was in the melee group and they should have been in the ranged group. Okay, Predatory Avarice is going to mark a DPS and a tank with a knockback AoE. The tank will go left after this mechanic, the DPS will run right. Alpha is safe, wait here, and after this resolves, split left and right. Tank left, DPS right. Go. If you get hit by these gigantic AoEs on them, you're dead. Bye, Scarlet.
Owie.
What the?
Don't follow them. You don't have the debuff.
Okay.
Oh. Oops.
Swift
Alright.
is down and no thin air.
Sorry, my thing was also stuttering
Yeah.
a little bit, so I
Don't
had
worry
to-
about it.
Yeah.
Channeling flow. Just handle the arrows. We have an image for it, but in general, we'll just go opposite of each other. Some people are going to die because they don't have an opposite.
No, boss,
sucks
come
to be
back.
done.
Goodbye, friends. Oh wait,
Bye,
Uli and
hello,
I are
Maya.
friends. Goodbye, Ami.
I didn't know where to go.
Alright, just face the boss anywhere. Everyone get away from the tank. This is Home Gang. Do you know most of my mitigation is down, so I'm gonna pop stuff I don't normally use here.
I've got wings, but that's about all I got to offer.
This is where we would normally want Shake and Heart of Light.
Yeah,
Slow
I-
raising
I,
Ami.
I use Shake on Predatory. I'll
No.
Okay.
you know.
Alright. So, this is Limit Cut. We will die to it. Knockback immunity. Look at the numbers. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Bye.
Sav, we know what we're doing!
Too bad the head is gonna go super fucking wild.
Yeah.
Yeah!
No, Uli, we did it. High five. Let me just gap close to the boss. All right, I gap closed.
Oh, this is the perfect time to look at Sav. She's got the Flint, Michigan debuff, and I've just walked into the Bermuda Square. Okay, so this is the first time you've ever been in here, and despite the glaring fuck-ups, that's 4 minutes, 40 seconds into the fight. Think about that. This is another exceedingly easy fight. You need to know how limit cut works, and you need to know how the 2 overflows work, which I do have diagrams for.
Okay.
I even have the Coco chart.
There's
I
a
was
Coco
top
chart?
DPS after killing everyone with my debuff.
I'm a dumbass. I'm sorry.
45%
Um,
overheal. Ooh.
Couple things. Maya, we don't usually swap back after you take it, right?
Nope.
No.
Warrior
Okay.
can just hold.
Perfect.
Warrior
so
has so much self-healing that it is.
you can.
So when
You
I
can
hold
hold
game,
on.
I just hold on to it?
Yep.
Gotcha.
I will reprisal all of the murky waters, the murky whatever. If you reprisal sewage deluge, I'll throw Heart of Light at that as well.
All right, and I'll try to save my Shake It Off for the second deluge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in general, we should have shakes on the deluge casts, just because they're something like 30% higher than party health. They're a huge AoE.
They hurt.
I can shake
And
deluge.
so it's like shake and something like 20-30% mitigation stops the party from being completely annihilated. But overall, that's actually pretty good. Like I don't expect people to have limit cut down on the first try.
Also, man, the cooldown on fucking Bell is so stupidly long for how kind of like a okay skill it is.
Ah, I do have a toolbox. I thought I forgot the toolbox.
Literally all I care about is that I never bunnied my punches.
What?
Monk in a nutshell.
What?
If you don't bunny as a monk, are you really a monk?
Yeah, I
Got
think
fucking
so.
Mudras? What are you? What?
Yeah. Perfect balance is moochers now, Maya.
It is. It's actually true.
Monk Bunny
So
and
just
getting 2
to give like
staggers.
an auditory explanation, the purple markers will just move to the numbers. So if you've got a purple and you've got 1, just go to the 1. Go to the 2. Go to the 3. Go to the 4. Don't think about it.
Okay,
It's the
so I
people
actually
who
said
have
correctly.
blue and the tethers. Blue and tethers have to think about it. Because it is limit cut. So the odd tethers will go across. 1 and 3 would go opposite of where the boss is. 2 and 4 would chill. If you don't have the toolbox up, go look at it. Step 4 highlights the effective positioning. Because you see how the head's just going to jump around and not give any fucks. But the other one, you see how it's jumping across between people. It's proximity damage. So, Sav, if you come over here with me, I can demonstrate in game really quickly, but it's like, if I had 1 and the boss was opposite from me, I would be standing here, just outside of the grate. And when the boss hits me, I would swap with Sav, so that we don't go any further than this. Because the boss is lethal if you're any closer than this. It's male and female's limit cut. The one that kept people out of Party Finder and Final Omega for a really long time.
I don't know what the male and female limit cut is, so I don't know.
It was just opposites go
Omega as
across.
well. Yep.
But if you were too close, you instantly died.
And the mechanic
It's harsh.
snowballs really hard, so if one
So-
person doesn't know the mechanic, you just never clear the fight.
It's kind of like Delta attack in E1. I'm just trying to make, but you just switch afterwards, right? Kind of.
For
Or
lack of a better explanation, sort of, yeah.
okay.
Because you'd have like the 2 people chilling in the corner, but after the other person gets their nose booped, you swap with them.
Okay.
Oh, you mean specifically the positioning of 2 people in a corner? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct.
I feel like this is confusing me more now.
Can I steal
Well,
one
just use the
Sylvie?
toolbox. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
the toolbox isn't helping.
So we're just gonna pretend this is gonna be a little annoying. Oli, you see what I'm doing. Can you get B and D for me? Even if I use my mouse, it's still going to be annoying. So
it's kind of like this.
Yeah. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4 in the same way with the letters. So if the boss jumped to where B is, and Flint, Michigan was on one of these diagonal squares, it would go 1 to A, 2 to B, 3 to C, 4 to D. And then they would just swap the first time they got hit. Kind of like diamond weapons limit cut, where you swap after you get hit, but on diagonals.
Okay.
It is very, very, very simple in execution, but it is hard to find the right words if somebody isn't getting it. It is literally check your number, even stay, odds go away. That's it. That is the entire mechanic. And if you are one of the lucky lottery winners of the purple numbers, you don't even care, you just go to your number. This is only for the blue numbers. The purple numbers, literally, you have 3 purple, you just go to 3, and you just stand there and you do nothing.
Yep. It's just the blue people who have to think.
Okay.
The odd numbers that are blue will run away. It's easy to tell that you're blue because your marker is motherfucking blue, and second, you have a gigantic tether attached to you.
Like, hypothetically, you guys could win the lottery. Uli, myself, Mimi, and Maya could get all of the blue numbers, and we could just skip the mechanic on a pull. That is how brain dead the mechanic is.
With that said, if you have purples, do try to, like, actually go to the numbers. If you're a little closer, you might overlap each other. The toolbox is a little lopsided, which is why I decided to just make it brain dead and put numbers on the floor.
Yep.
Because I remember when we tried that, Victoria assassinated me.
There is a
It was
correct way to
beautiful.
do it, but you have to be precise, and it's like, why be precise when you don't have to think?
Agreed.
True.
Like, she's right in theory, but in practice it's easier to not think.
So I guess let's try and do at least one more pull to there, and then we can just call it for the evening.
Alright.
On.
Just in hopes that the, like, mechanic sinks in a little bit.
Because I'm looking at this and it's just like, I know I can do this, but it's just a matter of just like, brain, click it!
Look at your number,
Look
look
at
at its
ticket.
color, go there.
Okay. First, look at your number. What color do you have? Are you purple or are you blue? At that point, it splits. If you have purple, just go to one of our numbers. Just go to the number that matches your number. Purple 2 goes to 2. If you have blue, then you have to think. The odd blue numbers will go to the opposite side of the arena from the boss. If the boss is on Alpha, 1 and 3 will go to Charlie. Evens stay, 2 and 4 stay, odds go away. It rhymes.
Okay. Okay.
Give it a whirl.
It's time to die again.
Welcome to die.
Let's party.
Some of these mechanics will definitely sink in by the end, though.
Mhm.
As long as
Crazy
we've got the
fun here.
basics down, we can do some real limit cut prog the next time I get in here. Don't you love it when bosses don't have positionals?
Right? Can I just get to do that to them?
Alright, boss is all yours.
Oh god, I'm lagging bad.
Uh-oh.
It happens. Alright, the Flint water is next to us. Let's try and move towards Alpha so that we might not have to move the whole arena. Now watch the head. It'll either be spoken or winged. Alright, back. We're headed to Bravo. Spoken cleaves in front, so we head behind it. Head behind the head. Okay?
Got the raise.
Okay. Also, Mimi, you might want to turn stance off, and Cat might want to turn stance on.
Usually helps.
Yeah, I'm...
I'll shark you when I have it.
Okay, this is going to be healer groups. Try to remember your healer group. All the way over there. Knockback, immunity. Don't get Venn diagrammed. I did say the words knockback, immunity.
I have swift cast and thin air.
Okay. Okay, it's gonna mark a DPS and a tank with a debuff. They will have to adjust after this winged cataract. Tank will go left, DPS will go right. Alright, we stay in here, it's the front. Then the tank will go left after, and the DPS, Airy, will go right. Go. Honk. No one's dead this time. Alright, this is channeling flow. There's a happy diagram for this, but you saw how we did it the first time. Just point the arrows toward the inside and find your spot. Make sure you're outside the path. Move back. Bonk. We're alive. Tank Buster. Aren't we great? We're pressing buttons. Alright, let's see about any shields that we can put up, along with Heart of Light. Wonderful. We're not dead. We're back to limit cut. The boss is going to jump to one of the two corners next to the flint water. As you can see, he's there. Pop your knockback immunity. For blues, evens stay on the boss tile, odds go away.
Wait, at the okay, I'm gonna call people.
We're in danger, Uli.
Yes, we are.
I did it!
I'm sorry!
I'm sorry, that was my bad.
Ari, you want to be in this corner in particular? And you want to be behind and then step in front?
This is a
I'm
shared
gonna-
buster on that one.
Spank and kill. Still,
No!
overall, like, you see how the mechanic is flowing. Purple just goes to numbers, blue has to think.
Okay.
Evens stay, odds go away.
Mm-hmm.
So we can probably just call that here.
Okay.
We've got multiple people lagging. Sorry to bring people in at random. Jade had the emergency, but seeing this makes a world of difference for understanding it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just like if you're watching a guide or watching a stream or something, Just look at the number they get and think about what they do.
Okay.
Think about why they do it.
Okay.
Oh, man, I can see the alpha mapping on this. This looks actually so bad. I'm screenshotting this too.
Oh boy.
We did good today, though, guys. Like, seriously.
I can't believe we got the clear on the first day! I'm like, wait, I'm not used to this! Hold on a second, wait!
Yeah, I know. It's weird. Like, especially for me, because this is my first one, this is my second one on content, and even E1S, probably because me being completely new to raiding.
This is my first. I'm so used to just spending, like, days and not having a clear
Oh, yeah.
soon,
Yeah.
so I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
For
I
what
think
it's worth, P3 goes back up to the difficulty that you're used to, and that's why pugs can't clear it.
P3 knows.
That makes sense.
Bugs are so stupid at it.
And then Dracula is a DPS check with complicated raid positioning mechanics.
Okay.
So it's like 3 and 4 ramp the difficulty up to what you actually expect from Savage. These first two are tutorials that give you gear.
Alrighty then.
In Enrage to clear parties, it took me over 70 runs to find a group that could actually kill Phoenix.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Over 2 days of pugging, all Enrage to clear parties, it took 70 pools to kill the boss.
The frick?
Jesus!
Yeah,
But for the
bad.
record,
Lays
lot,
bad.
so here, this was the clear of Ericthonios, and we had a lot of people get damage downs because people were in there the first time. Some of us are sleep deprived, and they're paying attention to the people, but you see just how much more damage even our baby group here is doing than that other static.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, what?
Oh no, I'm sad now, Uli. That number is higher than it should be.
Oh my fucking god. Hey, guess who just 90k'd?
Uli, that's Coco's PB.
I know. And
I'm
you got a
sorry.
damage down, and it was your first time in there, so you weren't healing in a coordinated way, and you see what I mean about Coco just not really thinking about things.
Wait,
Okay,
Coco's
like,
PB is
full
a
honesty, Uli,
53?
was there any point where you were even concerned about the healing?
I was not concerned with healing to the point where I was running out of mana because I wasn't spamming AoEs like I do with Coco.
Okay, so do you want to know how I heal on Astro?
You press 2 cooldowns for every mechanic, and then the mechanic says, "No, I'm overhealed," and it kills itself.
I look at these 3 buttons and I go, huh, which one's on cooldown? Okay,
Yeah.
I push the other one.
That's true.
I wish I was exaggerating or joking, but that's all I do. So when Coco's like, oh yeah, I don't know where this button goes, or I'm not sure if I should use this button, like, I just pick one at random.
Hit button.
So overall, also looking at the healing, our 2 tanks are actually doing pretty good.
Mhm.
You were pressing buttons. That's way better than most other groups.
I feel like I
I
could
feel
have
like
done
Jade
so much better.
definitely had an emergency. But at the same time, Reaper is the class that everyone fed first, so it's natural for Jade to have a shitty pars.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but like, on that joke, remember that time where I was like, Jade could get a 5 and would still be beating the party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what was true.
Yeah.
I
Reaper's
feel
a
like I could
dumb
have
job.
done so much better with this.
No, because
Literally-
like I said the joke to Uli the other day where I'm like, objectively speaking, if we didn't want the like shield samba and just convenience of someone doing out mechanics and adjusting, going on Monk and not having a fizz ranged would probably be an upgrade for our party.
Yeah, it straight up is. When the difference between a top-end class and a bottom-end class is greater than about 6%, you can safely swap them out and lose the party bonus and still do better. And the fact that there is a 14% difference between Machinist and Monk Reaper is enormous. It's a fucking gigantic problem, and Square needs to patch that shit.
Yeah.
Because it's not healthy for the game. You're gonna see people exclude Machinist. You're gonna see people have no fizz range parties if they care about speed clears. And that's disgusting. That's not good for the game.
No, it's not.
And Summoner is down there fighting for its supremacy as the 4th Fizz ranged. So Summoner really genuinely needs a buff. They did not buff Summoner.
Yeah, they only buffed like a couple of things, and I'm just like, great. Where's the rest of it?
Only I
Yo,
didn't
but
bother
I
with
think that's
ACT.
Tomahawk.
Was I about 7,500 in there?
I have no idea what we were doing. You were at
Staff.
7,066 on that last clear, which means
Yeah.
with Brotherhood you should have been around 7,300, 7,400.
Well, that was with extended. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I know part
That
of
would go up over time too.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, no, I was
Yeah.
comparing that just against my Dancer logs. You factor out Dance Partner, that does put me around 6,800, which on Dancer I'm pulling 7,200.
And it's also taken where we're not doing any damage and just downtime for like 20 seconds.
Yeah, because it's not padding out the limit cut.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because a longer fight duration would pad out limit cut. Yeah, so that right there is the joke evidence that I was talking about. If I was pulling about 7,200 before Dance Partner, Monk would be better than Dancer.
But yeah, nobody needs to feel bad about their parses. Nobody needs to feel bad about the cleared. Like, we did reasonably.
It's
And
a
we did it
start
quickly.
for me. I'm gonna just
Yup.
take this as a win. It's a start.
Yeah, I'll take a 40 free.
Yeah, nice
Alright.
strawberry.
I'm gonna go back to extreme raid progression. You guys have a good night.
Night.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
need to set my extreme raid progression title.
That was it.
RP.
Oh god.
Please,
Oh my
nobody look at my search info. It is such a
Oh, is it still the... Yep.
meme. It's still Aether Bad Crystal
Bad Crystal
Good from
Good.
back when Reddit guy was arguing with me about how Crystal was obviously the top data center and had the most clears, and you couldn't prove otherwise, even though achievements and mounts and overall completion and FF logs and total number of clears all said that Crystal didn't do as much content as us.
And wasn't he like trying to use 24 mans as the metric?
He wanted 24 mans as the metric, as opposed to Trials, Savage, or Ultimate, when we were talking about high-end hardcore content.
Why would you use 24-man raid?
Paradigm's Breach is more hardcore than T. You heard it from Crystal Guy.
Fuck! No!
Guys, I gotta go do. Hold on, let me see if there's any uwu parties to ERP in. We're gonna go share the light pillar with the party.
I do actually have to go make a phone call, though. You guys have a good night.
Okay,
Alright, night,
nice
Sav.
Sav.
Julie, did I tell you what happened the last time I tried to PF uwu?
I'm gonna head to
No,
bed too.
you just
Talk
said
to you
that you
soon.
were doing it, but I don't remember what happened.
We got damage variance on the Ultima cast.
Oh, yeah.
Me and the Summoner died through LB3. And like
Yeah.
actual mitigation.
I know, it's funny, isn't it? The same thing happens in T. You get
It
to the
fucking
end
sucks.
of Alexander, and before he transitions to Perfect Alexander, that raid right at the end, unless you put up single target shields on the casters, will
my God.
kill them.
Yeah, because I was just like going about my business. I'm like, fuck yeah, we did suppression, okay? Easy kill. I got my mitigation up for Ultima. I'm dead. What?
What?
What do you mean? Tank LB3 was good. We had Shake It Off. Why am I dead?
They didn't think about the stat squish in the ultimates.
No, they did not. And the other casters lived with same HP, so we literally just got damage varianced. It's just that tight on the like damage from the raid wide right now.
At least it's not brute justice. I
Yeah?
still
Yeah.
remember that day. So, back in Alexander, like, bit melds were mandatory. Like, anybody who was wearing anything else was invariably dead. There was no chance of survival. Brute Justice's missiles, like the random missiles that he just targeted 2 people with, would drop you down to the realm of like 80 health.
What, the
Shields.
long needles?
Yep. And so it was only Black Mage and Ninja that could survive them comfortably. Everyone else would drop down to like heart attack levels of health.
And this
And
was
Square
while
just
he's
sat down
doing
and went,
AoE.
this is fine. This is while he's doing AoE, so you have 1 second to heal them. And they brought all of the mechanics from that raid tier back. The mechanics in this raid tier are all of the fucking Gordius and Midas mechanics that nobody wanted to see again.
I know.
Why?
Like, Phoenix is Living Liquids, Tornadoes, and Proteans. Like, the original ones.
Yeah.
With Living Liquids, Tank Tethers. And ads. Does that sound like Living Liquid? And then you go to fucking, Dracula, and he drops Digititis on the party, and it's like, dude, they promised they would never bring that mechanic back, and here we
Yeah,
have.
because it sucks on the server end. Like, the server is just bad at handling that kind of shit, and it just kills groups. And it's
At
still
least
just
it's
as
only
punishing.
2 this time. It's still
Yeah.
just as punishing, but because it's 2, you can at least cheese one of the 2 mechanics.
I mean, like, we've had debuff passes, at least in Sigmascape, but it was still only 1 debuff, and it was just... You didn't want to pass early, but things didn't get obscenely fucked if one person accidentally screwed it up.
It's a good meme. And so it's like the tier starts out really easy with like alt-right, and then it's like, did you know Limit Cut exists, but I'm still an easy boss? And then it's like, hello, I am an actual savage boss with muscles. I am a bird. The birds aren't real.
Also, I was finally able to get my unaugmented boots. It's good.
Nice.
So now I should be a little bit more higher in terms of health.
Oh shoot! Actually, I capped for the week from the clear that we did
Yeah.
for P1. Shoot! Actually, let me see if there's anything else I could buy in terms of tome gear.
Uli, I don't want to
Like-
buy the ring next week.
It fixes your skill speed, don't worry
I
about it that
know.
much. As long as we give you an augment immediately, it's not a damage loss.
Yeah.
Alright, I need a quick input really quickly because in terms of like tome gear that I'm missing, it's my helm, my pants, and my ring. I'm not entirely sure which to go for.
Pants are ring.
What are some... Yeah.
If I have enough for the pants, then I'll go for the pants. If I do not, then I'll just go for the ring.
No, you'll have to save 2 weeks for pants. They're 2-week items.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Eat 25.
It's still so weird to me that they made the weapons cost way less.
I know.
Because
right?
nobody would ever use them. Nobody
Yeah.
ever bought them. Anybody who was raiding thought 1,000 tomes was way too fucking much.
It
And
was.
there's only been 2 times in history that anybody has ever used those weapons for their bis. And they were both White Mage. And it was because they gave White Mage fucking Det Piety and Spell Speed Piety for their raid weapon. And the weapon for Tome was Crit Det.
Dark Knight and Creator.
Okay, that's Creator.
That's true. But we had a parry skill speed weapon.
I know. I still have all my Creator weapons. I still have those. And again, my group was running Paladin. Do you want to know what he ran out of? TP.
TP. Mitigation for Alexander Prime.
Oh,
You don't need mitigation for Alexander Prime, though. The fight was timed in a funny way so that Warrior could cheese every buster in the fight without having to swap. And Paladin really only had to put up AoE mitigation.
Oh my gosh.
And I guess if you just gave them the General's Might, it didn't matter.
Yep.
And since Warrior was just flat, they could take the General's time.
And if you had any kind of DPS, you skipped the wormholes.
Punishing.
So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, people forget that wormhole was a mechanic in the original fight. That's not just T.
Wait. Wormhole? Oh, the puddle soaks.
Yeah.
I forgot that was called Wormhole. Because I just remember, like, I have to put down my bleed puddles, and then I step in here, and then I take the punishing heat, and then boss should be dead. If boss not dead, cry, because I'm going to die.
I think wormhole is easier in T than it was in the original fight. Fucking
Really?
debate me.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
because
honest.
it's in the middle of just some fucking limit cut charges. So all you have to do is position right. During that, if anybody put the bleed puddles wrong and you were
Yeah,
baiting
everyone
wormhole,
died.
like you were invariably dead. And so was everyone else. And it was just like one person fucks up a mechanic that bad.
It's just been such a long time since I've actually done that mechanic, because anytime you do it now, it's just unsync and the boss dies after one time stop.
I still have all the mechanics memorized. I still know what to do with house arrest and defamation and.
Oh, I remember that shit, but like, getting late into the fight, I was a tank. Life was good. I didn't think. I just moved the boss and I
Yeah.
placed my crystal.
Your tanks were the only job with a consistent roll. Like, even your tethers always go in the same direction. The one time I tanked it, and I tanked it for Zayuna's group, was like, oh, so this is why Old Bear thinks the fight's a joke. And yes, that Old Bear. I raided with that Old Bear.
I mean, tanks didn't have to think about shit because it was literally mechanical for tanks. You maybe had one time, I think when he did the jump defamation to the crystals, you could either get a house arrest or a restraining order, and one tank got the other, and that was it. Do I go left or do I go right? End of mechanic.
Yeah.
And then every other time it was like, do I have defamation? No, go north.
It's just the weirdest thing that this is a throwback tier to Alexander. After we just got T, the throwback raid.
Yeah? Alright, I'm gonna end my stream off, so I'll be back in just a jiffy.
Oh, I want to do
yep,
T
I'm
so
gonna
bad.
do the same and all that jazz, so. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back on Thursday, hopefully. And we will see you guys next time when we go back in to do the meme clear.
And then forward
And
and
then,
back.
and then we'll go into more P2S Prog. Okay. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Forward and back.